Hi everyone. I haven't made videos for a while. I used to make singing videos, but I don't know, I just kind of got fed up of that. So I thought today I would do a video about my favourite books. Okay, first of all we have Dr. Zhivago by Boris Pasternak. I wouldn't say this book is like an easy read, but it sort of encompasses a wide range of topics. And I would say, it's like a classic novel. It's really well written. Yeah, so that's the first book. This one you can't actually see anything here. It's a blank cover. So, but you know what they say? Don't judge a book by its cover. This is Dracula by Bram Stoker. Now, probably quite a lot of people have read this already, but I just wanted to share it because it is a really good book in my opinion. But I'm not like usually into vampire books or films or anything. I find it quite sort of cliched and boring. But this is like the original vampire book. I don't know why I'm holding this because there's nothing, you can't actually see anything, but it, it's the classic vampire book. It's the original that started all the predecessors. Then there's this one, House of the Spirits by Isabel Allende. Yeah, it's pronounced different to how it's spelled. She's a Chilean author. And I'd say this book is a little bit dark in places, but it covers like a wide range of topics. Really good characters, that draw you in. I just think it's a really well written novel, and I like how it kind of incorporates elements of supernatural stuff as well as, everyday life. And it's a family saga, so it's like it works through the generations. Next, we have Half of a Yellow Sun by the Nigerian author Chimamanda Adichie. I don't know how to pronounce her middle name, but it's a really good book. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the most cheerful of reads. It's about the Nigerian Civil War, but it's definitely worth reading. Very good characters, and the characters kind of break stereotypes you might have of like, sort of I don't know, like stereotypes you might have. It's just a really original book, and I really like it. Next, we have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, with a slightly weird cover, but anyway, this is one of the sort of, again, like Dracula, it's an original, and many similar things have been, like films based on that have been brought out. But that was the original one, and it's really good. I definitely recommend it. And for people who who like science fiction, there's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Now this is it's just really like futuristic, and I don't know, I think he's like a classic science fiction author. If you like science fiction, you've got to read books by this guy. Okay. And this is an author that I've recently got into. And I've actually, this is the 4th bit of books that I'm reading now. I'd say your best book is, so far, is Handle with Care. But this one, this is also really good so far. And this one's sort of like a supernatural theme to it. And I just think she's like a really sort of emotionally intelligent author. She really goes into details with the emotions, and she raised a lot of like moral issues in her books. So yeah, and then there's another book I really like, but I haven't actually bought it yet. I'm planning on buying it soon. It's called The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wao, spelled W-A-O. And it's about it's very much about the culture of the Dominican Republic, and you know, sort of them migrating to New York, and just it's just an amazingly written book. You know, it's just really original. I think it's won a few awards. Like I think like the PEN award or something like that. By the author Junot Diaz, spelled Junot Diaz. So yeah, I really recommend that book. It gives you like a really good insight into like Dominican culture, and I knew like hardly anything about the Dominican Republic until I read it. But you know, it's not just about that. It's, you know, it's very character driven. And yeah. So anyway, that's just my list of books I like. Feel free to reply with books you like, or just feel free to reply, you know. And I hope you like my video. Okay, bye.